Before we get started today, Gaffer, obviously we saw before the game T-shirts worn by yourself, the players during the warm-up, minute silence before the game, that tragic incident on Thursday. Just how much did it mean, I suppose, to go out and play football for the city?
Yeah, it was massive, and as I say, my condolences go out to everyone affected. It's not a nice thing, and you know it's heartbreaking. But we had to stand up and be counted for as the football club for the city, and I think we've done that tonight because they were superb. And I did say to the group in there, it's important you go and represent what's happened, and we did. So fair play to them boys in there, because it's not nice. What's happened. We were distraught over it, the players were, and I know everyone in Plymouth was, but you know it helped us in terms of what we're trying to do for them. I said that to them and the fans. There was only one winner today, and that was the city of Plymouth. So, yeah.
That was for Plymouth, wasn't it? That performance. Let's talk about the performance then. Got the win in the end. Always vital to get that first win under the belt in the season, isn't it?
Yeah, we've known it was going to come. Look, we've got it. You know, we know what Steve Evans' teams are going to do. You know how we're going to play. It's effective for their way. And to amount, we withstood it. We had to be calm and patient. You've seen us go back a lot more, and that was to stretch them and open them out, and we wanted them to press us, and we wanted us to keep passing the ball calm and collectively through the thirds, which we did. And then the second half, we looked superb, and I felt that we would get a chance. I thought we'd get a penalty because the runs coming off them and the eights and Pan and the strikers' movements. I thought we might got a foul in their box because maybe it was a bit clumsy of a challenge, but it weren't. It was a great finish from Jepson. You know, it was a tough game. They're always going to be tough, and we're going to have a few more like that, because I think this league, you know, teams are going to come here, they're going to show us respect, and they're going to pay us the respect, and what they're going to do is they're going to sit off and try and get us on the counter, and they're going to go long and think. But what we did this year, what we've done this year, we've strengthened with the back lads, and all of them are superb. You know, Verdane Oliver and John Akinde, they're no mugs, they're tough to deal with. We've dealt with them hand in hand today, so fair play to the back lads and Coops. But ultimately fair play to every single one of them, because they were superb. They kept going till the end and they got that win, and that's what we want to do. But it's gone now, move on. We've got another tough game against Cambridge, another home game to look forward to, and we've got to make sure we recover right and do the right things. And really pleased with the performance, but more importantly really pleased with the result.
Let's just talk about that second half, because as you said, it was absolutely tremendous. There was only going to be one winner really. It eventually came. I'm not going to ask you what you said to them, but obviously it was a really top performance in that second 45.
Well, I said to them at half time, we need to move the ball a little bit quicker in the final third, which we did, and we got Broom on the ball a little bit more, and Pan, to be fair, and then Connor, and you know, we were looking for little angles to get balls in. We put, I don't know how many crosses we put in, we put plenty in, and then, you know, just said fair play to them, because they believed they were going to get something. You know, we penetrated them in. You know, look, people may say it was time wasting, but I generally feel a lot of their players were going down with cramp and tiredness because of the way we'd worked them. So credit to our lads for doing that. But ultimately we had to keep penetrating, keep doing the right things, and we always know that if it falls to someone like Luke Jepcott in the box, we know he's going to hit the back of the net, and that's what he certainly did.
A lot of first experiences for the players at home and at home in front of fans. We'll talk about Ryan Broom just because it is his first home park appearance properly. What do you think of his game?
Yeah, he was excellent along with them all. You know, Broom, he's only been with us a small time, and to learn the way we play and drop in them little pockets, but I thought he was very direct. Even in the first half he caused a few issues and chomped at trying to get a shot away, but he was excellent. Some through balls, him and Connor linked up well down that side, and then the second half same again, and that's what we want. We know what Broom he's got, we know his qualities, but without the lads around him, then you know he wouldn't be shining them qualities, and that's what we want, the whole team, not just an individual. But you know, for the new lads, and the lads even were here last year who really didn't see the fans, have seen that today, and that was awesome. So credit where credit's due. It was a fantastic performance from the fans.
It was so loud in that second half, wasn't it?
Well, sometimes, you know, I think I've lost my way a bit, because you know, when you're trying to get information onto the players, it's hard. You can't hear.
Last year you just had nothing.
Unless they're just blanking me and they're going, yeah, go and see your gaffer, I'm not listening. But ultimately, you know, I think, you know, when they see the fans like that, and that's what Argyle's about, and we've got to keep the performances up to keep the fans coming through the door. That's one thing we've got to do, and if we keep doing that, then they've got to keep the performances up and singing along and screaming the lads on. You know, they were singing right the way through, so you know, that's what you want, and it was inevitable that we were potentially going to get a chance, and we got one and scored.
Well done today, Gaffer.